The making of a hero, María Remedios del Valle, was born in Buenos Aires around 1766, a free woman of African descent. In a society defined by deep racial and social divisions, she was already fighting for her place long before the first shots of the revolution were fired. When the May Revolution began in 1810, she didn't hesitate. She joined the Army of the North under General Manuel Belgrano, initially as a camp follower. Her job was to provide food, tend to the sick and wounded, and offer spiritual support. But she soon proved her courage went far beyond these roles. She was there at the battles of Tucumán and Salta, charging onto the battlefield to carry out the wounded, and even taking up arms herself when the fighting was at its most desperate. General Belgrano praised her bravery, calling her a true heroine of the cause. The ultimate sacrifice, but her most selfless act would lead to her greatest suffering. In 1813, after the Patriot forces were defeated at the Battle of Ayohuma, most of the army retreated. But not María. She stayed behind to care for the wounded who had been left behind. This act of mercy cost her everything. The Spanish royalist troops, recognizing her influence and courage, captured her. For 9 consecutive days, she was publicly whipped as punishment for her defiance. In the course of the war, she would lose her husband and 2 sons, one of whom died in captivity. She lost almost her entire family to the cause of independence. Despite this immense personal tragedy, General Belgrano was so impressed by her bravery that he granted her the official rank of captain in his army. It was an extraordinary honor for anyone, but especially for a woman of African descent in that era. The forgotten hero, the war ended, independence was won, and the new nation was born. But for María Remedios del Valle, the victory brought only poverty. Society, still dominated by racial prejudice and patriarchal norms, simply forgot her. She returned to Buenos Aires with no pension, no military recognition, and no home. The woman who had been granted the rank of captain was now reduced to begging on the streets. She was often seen outside churches, a silent testament to the nation's hypocrisy. For years, her contributions were ignored. A legacy restored her fate began to change in the 1820s. Legislators like Bernardino Rivadavia and José María Villamont eventually recognized her and remembered her service. Villamont personally testified on her behalf, calling her a true hero of the independence wars. In 1827, she was granted a small pension, which was later increased, allowing her to live out her final years with dignity until her death in 1847. Today, María Remedios del Valle is no longer forgotten. She is officially remembered as La Madre de la Patria, the mother of the homeland. In 2013, Argentina officially declared November 8th the National Day of Afro-Argentines and African culture in her honor. Her story is a profound reminder that we must look beyond the official narratives to find the true heroes of history, those who were willing to give everything, even when their nation gave them nothing in return.